So you may be asking yourself right now, why in the blue hell is this guy wearing glasses inside? And why is he filming with glasses? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because, see these bags underneath my eyes? Yeah, could be genetic, could be. But what I think it's because of retail. I work in retail, and it is absolutely hell. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's hell. It's retail hell. And why is it retail hell? Because it takes a toll on everything you got inside you. Your emotions, your work ethic, your attitude, everything, your sleep schedule. I could go on and on, but man, my head hurts just thinking about it. And I have to work tonight. But why do we do it? Why do we set ourselves up for retail hell? Why do we stay in jobs that are emotionally just life-sucking? It's just draining to us. Why do we stay in it? Maybe we're crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But I'll tell you a fun story. I started working when I was 16 years old. Worked at this grocery store. I actually kind of liked it. You know, it was a high school job. I moved up ranks very quickly, ended there after 7 years, way too long, as assistant manager, and I just hated everything about it after probably the 4th or 5th year. I was just done. I went to work. Other classmates of mine went to college, which I should have done, but I don't think I was prepared for just yet. Went to another big retailer, Fortune 500 retailer, worked there for about 7-8 years. Again, I loved it. I loved the people that I met there, and eventually over time I just became so emotionally drained and exhausted, I was just done. I hated the way corporate threw down all this shit and wanted you to force feed down people's throats, and I didn't agree with that. And I just didn't get it. I mean, I understand from a profit, you know, you got to make that money. You got to keep that money in the pockets of the bigwigs so they can keep going to the bank and going to their exclusive vacations. And I'm going on a rant here. But you get the picture. I left there because I was just tired of it. And what did I do? Instead of going out and finding maybe another job that didn't include retail, I went to another retail establishment, another Fortune 500 company, worked there for about a year, and then the best thing that happened to me, I got fired. I have never been fired in my life until 2013, the beginning of 2013. I got fired from this job. I'm not going to tell you why I got fired. It was not bad. I have a very strong work ethic, but I was maybe kind of working off the clock. I'll just tell you, I was working off the clock to help the company. And, you know, I was doing it on my own free time, and they decided to can me because I was helping them, working off the clock. Why? Because I felt, I don't know, probably just because I have a very strong work ethic. Even though if I hate my job, I'll go in and try to give it 100%. And if I can't, 90, 80, 70, whatever I got. And then I got fired. And I thought to myself, what the hell am I going to do now? I sat on my couch for about 5 months. And I just didn't know what I was going to do. And then I thought, well, a buddy of mine suggested, hey, we've been talking about college for a long time, why not go back? And I thought, I've been thinking about college for years, or military or something, and I just never had the balls to do it. And I thought, well, I'm too old for this. But no, I went back, and best decision of my life. Eventually got into, I was working at another retail establishment, brand new company, it's an upstart company, and it was good. I started there and I was working in radio at the same time. Radio was my passion. Eventually I moved into radio full time. Loved it there. I got burnt out about 4 years in. Thought, you know, I kind of hit the glass ceiling, the proverbial glass ceiling, so to speak. And I wasn't getting paid nearly enough what I was working. So I left there, and what did I do? I committed emotional suicide and went back into retail. The same job I was just in. Why did I do it? Because I'm crazy? Not crazy. I did it because it was the only thing I know how to do. I've been doing this since I was 16, working with people. That's all I know how to do. Radio was a big jump. When I went into radio, holy shit. I didn't know anything about it. I got offered an opportunity and I took it and I ran with it. I was scared. I didn't know I was going to make it. And I did to a certain degree. I had an on-air shift, had an afternoon show. It was fun. Then I went back into retail again because it worked better in my school schedule. And why? Paycheck. Just there for the paycheck. And you know, I do this time and time again, and I hit a wall, and I'm just done. I'm just burnt out on retail. Retail just makes me, I get so angry. In the past, here recently, I've been really getting angry. And I'm not an angry dude. I'm more of a chill, relaxed dude. Funny dude. I'm not angry. I'm not that type of person. But here recently, I'm so burnt out on retail. I just hurt it. It just makes me want to punch babies. No, not really. I screwed up my camera there. It doesn't make me want to punch babies. It does. Oh, man. It does make me want to punch things. And I cuss a lot more. I don't know how many F-bombs I drop underneath my breath on a daily work schedule. Because I'm just like, if I wouldn't get fired, I would just run around and say, you know what, F you, all day. But I'm not that type of person. Why am I saying this? Just because I'm, people, man. People, retail. Retail will do this to you. Retail, you will just commit acts that you never thought was possible. I never thought I was an angry person until I got into retail. And then over time, I became angry and bitter. And you know, stuff like that affects other parts of me as well. It affects my schooling because you know, I'm going to work full time. I'm going to school full time. I don't have a lot of time to do projects because I'm working. And a job I just hate. And then that affects the projects I do, and the quality is not as good as I could be doing. It affects my relationship. I try to be the best boyfriend I can, but here recently, because of work, it's spilling over into my relationship. And my girlfriend, God bless her, she puts up a lot with me. Here recently, I've been having mood swings, and I don't understand why. I mean, I've got a lot on my plate. I had the death of my grandpa here recently, which is pretty much, my grandfather was pretty much my dad, and I'm still coping with that. And then I'm coping with a job that I absolutely hate. I love the people. The people there are great. Some of them not so great, but the people there always, that's one thing always kind of draws me back into retail, because you meet some amazing people. A lot of them are stuck, and you know, that's you know, retail is a choice. A lot of people go into it and, you know, they get into management, and, you know, that's their choice. They want to do that. I don't want to do that. I have other avenues I would like to explore. I want to get more into podcasting, which you can visit my podcast right now. I say it's mine. It's a collaboration of mine and two other people. But you can visit it right now, soundcloud.com/whateverman, M-A-N-N, podcast. Listen to it. It's fun time. Just something us college students came together. I love filming these YouTube videos. But I've gotten to the point now where I'm just so burnt out at work and working so much that I just don't have time to do this. I don't have time to record podcasts, and that really annoys me, and that frustrates me, and that causes other aspects of my life to just crumble and kind of deteriorate. And oh man, I mean, there are other people out there who are in my shoes. You're not alone. You're not. If you're thinking the same thing I am, you're not. That's why I made this video, because, you know, I made the bald hair video because a lot of guys are, you know, frustrated with their hair, and, you know, you're not alone. Shave it off. Embrace it. Maybe that's what I just need to do. Maybe I just need to embrace the fact that I hate retail and I just need to walk away from it completely and never, ever, ever look back. You would think Black Friday and Christmas and holidays, it's another story right there. Holidays. You work in retail on holidays, you hate your life. And that's sad. You should never hate your life. But I absolutely I don't enjoy the holidays because I'm working. I don't enjoy any holiday because why? I'm probably fucking working. Oh yeah, I gotta work on 4th of July. Well, I'm gonna miss that. Gonna miss that fireworks parade that I wanted to go see. You're gonna be working. Thank God, Thanksgiving. We're closed. Most places are closed. I feel sorry for people who have to go in and work on Thanksgiving because corporate America has decided, hey, let's move back the clock and let's open at like 4 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. You know what? Your family and your turkey and all your eating and all your family enjoyment. You gotta come in and work for us because we need that money so we can go into vacations and I get a little worked up from time to time about this. I apologize. Yeah. So you learn to just, well, that's the holiday. Probably not gonna get off for it because I gotta go work. So yeah, another big complaint of mine. You miss out on so much of life. The biggest complaint I have about retail, you miss out on so much of life because they want you there to put more money into their product that you probably don't believe in. You know, it's just going up to big corporate guys who sit in offices and make decisions. They have no idea. They listen to people who are, you know, college graduates who have a marketing degree but have never been into a store before, and they have no idea what the fuck they are doing. They're like, yeah, let's move things around, and you know, we're not going to give you the payroll. Sorry, you got to find it somewhere else. But this shit has to be moved around by a certain day, and you know, set your schedules. Schedule comes around, they're like, oh wait, no, we're going to move it back a couple weeks. Sorry, reset everything, and you know, reset all the schedules. You know, whatever life you had, you got to reset it because whatever plans you had just went out the window because corporate decided to change their mind on certain things. It's happened to me many, many times before. It's annoying. And I need out. I'm burnt out. I'm done. I just get so angry these days. Maybe I just need to kick down a door and just say, maybe not kick down a door, I get fired, but you know, mentally kick down that door and then go into another avenue that I love. It's just scary making that jump, especially when you're living your life and you're thinking, oh God, how am I going to pay these bills? Money, man. But anyway, I could ramble on and on. I'll make a part 2 because I don't want to make this video too long. If you have any stories, man, now I'm thinking about his retail and how much I hate it. If you have any stories, comments, leave them below. Give me a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. You know what channel this is and you know who I am. So enjoy the rest of your day. Try not to punch any walls if you're working in retail. Try not to get yourself upset, even though you are. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm in the same boat you are. But just know this, you are not alone. So let's get out of retail together. Let's escape retail hell together. Deal? Deal.